Louie C. the Mayor, we had the club going up on the Tuesday. So check it out, man. It's non-stop, balls to the walls. There's a lot of stuff going on as we get prepped for the new year. So there's a lot of behind the scenes going on. But today we're going to get into the meats and potatoes. And we got some girls with muscles on the show. We're going to talk about what's really happening. Shout out to my sponsor, FloridaKeysInjury.com, accident lawyers in the Keys. If you have an accident, a moped, bicycle, car, or God forbid, on that ocean, very simple. After 911, go to FloridaKeysInjury.com. Locals taking care of locals at 302 Southern Street. Also, Advanced Urgent Care, Key West Marathon and Key Largo. They're not slowing up on the gas down there. They're actually fast and furious like the movie. They don't do that test and wait. That wait is canceled. They're waiting, sitting around for 14 days. That's canceled. They test and treat immediately with ivermectin. If you don't know what ivermectin is, you better look it up. It's definitely helping people. And my girl Rebecca and Debbie, Naughty Vapes, the #1 vape shop in Key West, right across the street from the fire department. Always taking care of locals with a 10% discount for military and locals. Make sure you like their Facebook page under Naughty Vapes. Hit the notifications button right over here. Boop! And those of y'all watching worldwide on YouTube, there's a little subscribe button. Hit that button right over here. Boop! Who is Michael Knowles in the building today? Papo from Papo Mix Entertainment, checking in via Atlantic City, via Key West in the studio today. And right about now, I want to welcome to the show. I gave you a new alias, Monica Flowers. So you got some flowers going on, girl. Talk to the people and let them know a little bit about yourself, where you're from, what you got going on. You know, you're worldwide now. You're famous, but you're worldwide on YouTube right now.
Hello, worldwide.
Okay. Talk to them.
Just want to say what's up. I own a florist business. I sell flowers here in Key West. I also sell them in restaurants and bar establishments. So everyone knows me down here for my roses or my gigantic sunflowers. Okay,
and where do they find you? Because, you know, it's Christmas time and you doing flowers for Christmas, or we laying low?
We'll see how it goes.
Okay.
We'll see how it goes.
Okay, so where do they find you on social media?
You can find me on Rose Petals in Paradise, Facebook.
Nice.
And you can also type in my name, Monica Woodbury, Key West, Florida.
Nice. So let's see who we got coming in. Roll call. If you like what you see and you're ready for Christmas and you're ready to be out of this year, throw them hearts up all the way up, like Fat Joe, all the way up. Minnesota 17. Well, Pamela, you wanted to go up there. Minnesota, you'll be back soon. I don't think you're gonna withstand that temperature up there. Some serious temperature. I remember about temperature because one time I pulled up to Atlantic City. Boy, if I had to live there for one day, I'd move that same day. Well, that was incredible. I got out. It was cold. That wind was hitting. You know how that wind hit you when it's painful on the skin?
You want to walk backwards.
Man, I ain't walking no. I mean, that was incredible. However, that was only one day, and then it was all good over there. Papa had me at the Tropicana. You know, I'm trying to still learn the blackjack. It's a hard, be disciplined. So let me see what I got here. Hi, Merry Christmas to you both from my family to you. Thank you, Susie. Come on in. Merry Christmas to everybody. Chris Webb says, all love from my Key West people, all the way from LA, straight out of Compton. Monica, I think you got some peeps on that side. Who you got over there?
We will say hi to my daughter, Anna.
Hi,
She's
Miss Anna.
watching. Perry, Sarah, Doug, Leo. Good to have you. Good to see you.
All love. So here's the first question off the gate. Mike Knowles, stand by. Are you ready for 2021? Are you ready for that?
What time? The time that we are downtown from 10 o'clock until the next day?
No, I was actually talking about the year 2021. Are you ready to change a little, change? Happy New Year. Things supposed to be.
Oh, yes.
You already.
100%.
2020, those of y'all make calendars. Well, now you won't have to worry about it because you don't have to put the 2020 year in it. But it's just been all bad news across the board. Some people ain't gonna see no tree. They ain't ate no more. They ain't gonna see no families. They ain't gonna celebrate. They ain't gonna drink no champagne over 250,000. So we gotta be done with this and moving forward. But we have to continue to give people hope, because if you don't keep people hope, we have people that are depressed. We have depression. We have what? Suicides. We in the Florida Keys, I believe, we're the #1 suicide city in the state of Florida. So we definitely have a problem somewhere. Who is Miachael Knowles?
We have victories. We got Aldo
the sniper. Boy, that's a hell of a character.
Aldo Hamilton say, "Oh shit, it's Monica Woodbury."
You know Aldo the sniper? Remember Aldo the sniper? He was doing the bull. Funny individual. Although I heard word on the streets is you gangster out there. You know, rarely do the streets lie.
We got Burt Booty's Senior.
Burt Booty been doing it a long time. That's a photographer down here. He's down with the Hurricanes. And shout out to Key West Conch Baseball. Be advised, we haven't won the state championship since 2005. What year we said we're going in? 2021 is about that time. Y'all step up to the plate because we overdue.
Scott King.
Scott, my man.
Ariella Hogan.
Oh, Miss Hogan.
And we got Susie. I don't know last name.
Parmanen.
Yeah.
I'm calling. What's this right here?
Jumanji.
To end this game 2021 greatness. Okay, yeah, we got to go big in 2021. Anybody else, Mike?
Yeah, we got Brandon. We got
Hi, Brandon.
and Henry G. Franklin, Ruth Ann Vester,
Hey, Henry.
and we got and Pamela Hershey says. Wait a minute. She says the difference between you and I is I have my grandbabies. You don't have any.
Well, I have my daughter. She's actually in Milford, New Jersey, if you want to get technical. It's cold as hell out there. But listen, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it's cold out there, man. Them Conchs ain't used to cold because, they only, it's 70, 69. They say, man, they ain't coming out at all. You know how it go.
I've got my leather jacket in the car.
Yeah, you stay leathered up. I don't know how y'all ride motorcycles with that. I don't know how y'all.
We have Alexandra.
Hey, Alexander.
Gary Ferguson.
Gary, my man.
And that's it.
Okay, so they still coming in here, Monica. When will you be back selling flowers? They want a statement from the company. They putting pressure. When will you be back out there?
I was thinking about going up to Miami and getting some flowers this week.
Okay. But you've been tied up out there putting engines together in Stock Island. Might as well open a mechanic shop. I mean, that might not be a bad business for you. What you think?
Yeah.
How many of y'all want to open a mechanic shop? Monica might be interested because you ride in Stock Island. You ain't chopping stuff out there in the cut, are you? No chopping going on.
No chopping.
No chopping. No chopping. In New
And
York,
no
they
bathing
chopping.
suits either right now because it's way too damn cold.
Hold on a second. What you just say?
I said no bathing suits while I'm fixing the car. It's way too cold.
So you want to open a mechanic shop and have girls do engines with bathing suits?
I'm out there in the hot sun with a thong on and a bathing suit top.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead. Y'all can comment on that. Whatever y'all want to talk about, we're gonna make it happen. So SIN Key West, Service Industry Key West, will be formed. It already has been formed. So what we're gonna do is we're going to unite the service industry, restaurant, bar, and all the hotels. And we are definitely gonna flex our muscle for the next election. We will be having different get-together at different bars. We will feed you, and we will give you happy hour, but we will be talking about some business. So like that, you guys, a lot of y'all ain't registered to vote. A lot of things have happened, and we need to be prepared because we got killer whales roaming the city. So it's real serious. So what you think about the Senate? We got to get organized, or we going to keep playing around with these people?
We got to get organized, but the locals have to take part. I mean, if you want your jobs, you want your businesses, then you have to take part. You can't just say, yeah, I want my job, yeah, I want my business, but not show up.
Absolutely, you got to show up to meetings. You can say anything about anything, but this girl be showing up to meetings, and that ain't 10-minute meetings. That's hours and hours.
No,
it takes time. So basically, show up. If you ain't, matter of fact, if you ain't showing up at meetings, please don't ask me nothing about what's going on. I'm gonna do the same. Matter of fact, I just came up with that. The politics say you don't vote. I'm gonna take this as a non-action. So if you ain't been to a meeting or at least have a plan to meet, talk to me about nothing. I'll talk to you at the meeting. When I see you, I'll tell you everything you want. Stand by, Michael Knowles. We're going to go fast and furious on your side. Jack, what is going on, sir? All love. Monica, what you got over there on your side?
I got Michael, good to see you. Pauline, Lori, awesome to see you. I can't say that name.
That's a hard one. Guzmon. Sorry for that.
Sorry. Michael Fowler, good to see you. Ryan Hal McClelland.
Nice.
We got Kramer Waltz, Mimi Vega.
Okay, Mimi popped up. Well,
Jared Frank. Hey, Jared. Jared's actually, I used to work with Jared in Detroit, and he moved to the Keys.
Detroit, home of Eminem. Yeah. 8 Mile, good move.
Yeah.
Good move. Started from the trailer park with billions of dollars.
And Justice Greendale, one of my favorite bartenders.
So some of y'all continuing out to put respect on hip hop's name. So come from the hip hop culture. I wanted to let you know y'all can clown the breakdancing if you want to, but the reality of it is an official a sport for the 2024 Olympics in Paris, and we're going to show you what the hip hop culture is all about. So all the pioneers are getting together, and Red Tater, you ain't seen Red Tater? Huh?
Not yet.
Red Tater, if he pop up, we got to ask him what's the first movie breakdancer was featured, and you don't know that answer, do you?
We talked about this before, but I cannot remember.
Flashdance.
Okay.
They featured Rocksteady crew.
Now I remember seeing the first time. Did you guys ever see Vin Diesel before he was even out and he was doing the breakdance thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vin Diesel doing his thing. Who is Michael Knowles?
We got Aaron Skinner.
Aaron Skinner, the #1 band in the boxing game. Aaron, what fights we got coming up? I know there's some good stuff out there. They say Tyson Ison again. Think he's gonna fight Holyfield. I don't think they're gonna bite no ears off this time. I think it's gonna be legit. But boy, that was an incredible fight the last time. You watch that fight when Tyson bit a piece of Evander Holyfield.
I remember it.
That was gangster. What else you got?
That's some anger.
You got mad because those headbutts. What we got?
And after that, I don't see nothing else but
Aaron,
hate. But we had Dennis Ward popping in and out.
Dennis Ward,
Hello,
the
Dennis.
#1 state attorney worldwide and planets above and beyond. You ain't even been in trouble with the state attorney.
No, actually, I'm friends with him.
You're like two
You
pieces
pretty
of
cool,
pop
man.
in a ping pong ball.
Mm,
Nice. So you was happy he got elected.
yes, I was.
Power went to the people.
I voted for him.
Power went to the people. Bartender roll call. Bartender roll call.
Well,
Everybody-
Justice just made her self-known. So Justice Greendale,
Where's she at?
Caroline's,
Nice. Shout out to Caroline's.
and then of course, Michelle at the Garden of Eden. She is absolutely wonderful. If you guys don't know her, you gotta go up to Garden of Eden and see her. She's
Okay, so
the light of a party.
we got people in here have no idea about no garden. They don't know anything about that. Can you explain to them what kind of little situation they got going on? Is that the clothing optional?
Yes, it's clothing optional. You go up there and you make up your mind if you want to get naked or if you don't. It's a lot of fun. People all get along. They have some drinks. They share some stories. You see people get naked, but the human body, there's nothing wrong with it.
Okay, so you don't mind a little bit of people getting naked.
No, I've been around naked people in my life.
Nice.
Especially when you're
so if
dancing.
you want to see some people naked, you go out there. What's it called again?
Garden of Eden.
Garden of Eden, and then you're gonna see what it's about. Ain't nobody go out there and harass people up there all the way in the 3rd floor.
No.
It's Duval Street, right?
I think there's only been like 2 incidences since I've been around that they've ever had any problems. 2. It's a very peaceful place, actually.
Got you. Mike knows. Let's start popping some people in on the invites in here. After you go ahead and check in. I see Javon Green. Javon, you've been summoned down here for a little chat, so we can talk about the boxing business and what's going on. So Mr. Knowles advised, so we'll see what we can do. All good though. It's all good. We're gonna keep it pushing. What else you got, Knowles?
I got Dr. Richard Guzman.
Guzman, nothing to play with. #1 scorekeeper in the world, always taking care of youth. So go ahead and anybody else? Mike?
That's it.
Okay, so we'll get some more people in. Go ahead and go ham on that. Big Mike. So let's get back to the car business. So I see you got a Mustang out there?
Mm-hmm.
What year is that?
It is a 05.
05. Okay.
And it's basically got like 700 miles on it.
700? I'm riding. You're going to take me for a little ride, see what it's all about. But I don't do that.
Brand new engine.
I don't do that Fast and Furious stuff. There's too much stuff going on around there. So let me tell you, man, that's an awesome, and that's the one that you put a brand new engine in.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. And then did you have this car before, and then just put a new engine? Is that what happened?
Yeah.
So that's like a brand new car. So this is I call it a 2021 if it got 700 miles on it.
Mm-hmm.
Mike knows this girl ain't playing around, and they out there in bikinis. You ain't telling me the bikini part, man.
Oh, yeah.
I listen, man. I don't know nothing about.
Don't get him in trouble.
Come on in, hit the notification button right over here. Those of y'all watching worldwide on YouTube, that little button right here to subscribe. Woo! And I think you got a couple that came in there. What you got before we go to the next thing?
We've got Zoe Clifford.
Hey, Zoe.
Gustavo Adolph.
Nice.
We got Christy Smith Green.
Wow.
Yeah. Thank you for stopping in.
Nice. All love. Okay, so I don't know where you find the time to do plants and gardening and all that when you put engines in, but that's incredible. So, people that know you know that you we always have a plant of the week, but we haven't had a plant in a while because you ain't been here for weeks. So basically, can you tell us what the plant is for this week? Look right in that camera.
Hot peppers.
Hot peppers.
I got many different types, and if you like spicy peppers and you need some, I've got some of the hottest on the island, and I'm not going to do anything with them. I'll just replant them.
Wow.
So if you want some, let me know. They're everything from habanero, the little oriental, they look like little Christmas tree lights. I've got Carolina Reaper.
What do you say?
I've got
Carolina Reaper.
Yeah, Carolina Reaper.
Sound like a serial killer.
It's one of the hottest
Wow.
peppers you can get. And all of them, I have long, they're really long reds, but they're super, super hot. I like to make pepper spray out of them. They're really good for plants and such. They keep bugs off of them.
Okay, so you said Carolina Reaper, and you said in the same thing you like to make pepper spray.
Yeah,
like the thing you
I
spray
can
for
I can make girls pepper spray homemade with a little bottle.
Might keep at it over there on that side so we can get some more people engaged. So that's a hell of a mixture. Now I do mild. I don't do all that hot. That's too much for me. But there are people that love that. So once again, Facebook, where you under what?
Just find me on Miachael Woodbury or Rose Petals in Paradise if you want some hot peppers, because I got lots of them.
Okay. So here's the report. 2021 is looking good. I think we're going to get the city back in the direction it needs to go. I think the foolishness is going to be over. And I think that we're all going to start going in the same go, and we're going to be back to doing what we need to do as far as running a business instead of being tied up in foolishness nonstop.
Well, then they get the vaccine in. If they got the vaccine, people are getting the vaccine, then why would we have to have the foolishness of closing down bars and restaurants again when people just get the vaccine?
I don't believe there's going to be any more support for any more curfews. Unfortunately, we got a situation with New Year's Eve, but people are still not standing, still there's a lot of stuff going on, and people not playing around. So, if you think it's an injustice, you got to do what you got to do. I believe it's an injustice. I don't like it, but I don't want to be tied up. I don't want to be having to go to meetings for 3 hours, talking to commissioners for another 2 hours, back and forth. I don't get paid to be a commissioner. They don't pay nothing. I mean, them people should deserve a medal. I wouldn't want that. It's a big headache, but we still doing it because it needs to be done. Also, there'll be a new race for mayor in a couple of years. And you need a person with a solid approval rating as close as you get 99%. And I think we found that person. So we're going to keep trucking, and hopefully we'll get back to this. Mike, didn't you give me this? Mike gave me this to remind me every day.
One human family.
So we ain't one. The human been taken out, and we damn sure ain't no family right now. So 2021, I think we're going to get back into that. So we see what happens. Anybody checked in on your side? Are you good?
We got
Bobby Cotton, Lucas Keegan, Orrin Roberts,
Nice.
Timothy Hadley.
Okay.
So there we go.
All right, you're doing good. Throw the hearts up like Fat Joe all the way up. All love right now of you. Merry Christmas, everybody. Happy New Year. They ain't like Pitbull. There's a guy named Pitbull, 305 Day County. They can't, they won't. They ain't never gonna stop the party around here. This is the Call Republic. We used to partying out here. We're gonna continue to party. We will go around you, through you, out back door, through the roof. However we need to do it, we're gonna make it happen. So all love on the podcast today. Thank you so much. So there's a commissioner named Eddie Martinez. So Eddie Martinez has requested clarification from the governor's office on what exactly could be done pertaining to curfews, and we're waiting for an official response. So we still in the game now. We still could make some things happen, but I don't see any further support for future curfews in the Conch Republic. Application for curfews in the future will be denied. Application, you know, they put that big denied or whatever, because they got 7 people in the city that make decisions.
Mm-hmm.
You got the mayor and 6 commissioners, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you get 4 of those people, then you have the majority, right? Last time I checked, majority, is in charge, and power go to the people. So if one person, that's a dictatorship. We don't do that in the Congo Republic. We're not going to do that anymore. So I'm glad we're getting out of this. Also, Monica, how's everything with the family? Everybody healthy?
Everyone has been healthy the whole entire time.
Okay. Who is Michael Knowles? I got Steve straight out of New York. Steve, what's going on? See, this man right here always comes to Key West. We missed him this year. That man spends thousands of dollars down here. How you doing down there, sir, in New York? Do you have your operation up and running again? Give it to me, Mike Knowles.
Okay, we got Nola DeVito Amen.
Hey, how you doing?
Was that
Okay.
the, guy
We
in the
got-
parking lot?
I don't know. No, that's my friend Steve. He comes from New York all the time. What you got, Mike Knowles?
We got Jackie Carlos.
Hey, Jackie.
We got Nick Bertram.
Okay.
And Steve Plum says holla.
Yeah, that's my man.
Got Dwayne Liversidge.
Dwayne, how you doing?
And that's it.
Okay, so thank you all for the love. I'm going to go ahead and give a shout out to my sponsors, and then we're going to wrap up some things here. I mean, this is a blessing. We will have Commissioner Martinez on the show soon. Spring Rice from Spring Training. I'll keep you tight on the liquor laws. She'll be on the show on Thursday, so it's going to be all love. So bottom line is, if you have any type of accident, right? All this stuff that they give you out of Miami and New York, no, this ain't local. Where you need to go is Florida Keys Injury Lawyers, accident lawyers in the Keys. Go to FloridaKeysInjury.com. These boys guaranteed to take care of you. There's local people down here making it happen. You all right over there, Mike?
Yep.
Advanced Urgent Care, Key West Marathon, and Key Largo. So instead of you go get a test, then they say go sit out for 14 days. Mike, can you afford to sit out for 14 days?
I sure can't.
4 days, not even 4 hours, let alone 40. So we're not playing that little test and wait. Some doctors do test and wait. We don't do none of that. We did test and treat. Then you get right away. They took care of you at the Advanced Urgent Care when you went.
They sure did, but 2 days hurt it. But I mean, hey, it was.
But you were straight though. 2 days is better than 14.
Right.
Gotcha. So check out Advanced Urgent Care, Key West Marathon, and Key Largo. Ivermectin. Every day I talked about ivermectin. This is a really good drug that offsets the COVID. Very solid. Look it up. You vape, Monica? Or you're not in the vaping game?
Every time I vape, it bothers here.
So you
I don't.
okay.
No.
Well, we got a gentleman over here. He went so hard. The vape knocked him out. The job, man, it's hard out here. It's hard out here for pimping. It really is. So he picked up a vape at Naughty Vapes, the #1 vape shop in Key West, right across the street from the fire department. Always taking care of locals. This is the what is this, sir?
Fuel extra.
Fuel extra.
Fuel extra. Pretty good.
Okay, so this is the one that's just
Disposable.
disposable. Okay, so that's solid. And I know you've been out there, Mike, on Naughty Vapes page, so
Yep.
check them out. It's it's mom and pop, so we got to take care of these people. So and the prices are way better than anybody. So make sure you check out Naughty Vapes, right across the street from the fire department. 10% always on military and local. So all love. Also, once again, don't cancel nothing for New Year's Eve. Can we say, don't cancel nothing? Okay, so let's go with the one human family little map. So here's Key West, right? Okay, you see that, Mike?
Yep.
Okay, so we're gonna spread out. Stop. Stock Island's right here. So look how close we are. 4 o'clock in the morning, earlier here. 4 o'clock in the morning, earlier here. So pull up the Stock Island, pull up the Big Coppet, pull up the Big Pine, pull up the Marathon. They balling. I mean, they got the whole city on lock. And pull up the Key Largo and just pull up any county. God bless. God bless.
Purple Porpoise is going to be packed.
Okay. Well,
That is the news so far.
I got to tell you, when you're in a private premise, you know, you as long as you follow guidelines, you get to go. Now, do people want to be in a packed place?
No.
Maybe a lot of people don't. Maybe some they're gonna, you know.
Well, they have seating outside too.
Yeah. So it's all good. But I got to tell you, it's going to be a lot of partying on New Year's Eve. And this is what happens also. Let me explain the game to y'all. So supply and demand with hotels. So way up like Fat Joe, all the way up, right? So we had rates all the way up. So now we had some cancellation. So rates at the bottom. So now you can come in on the cheap for New Year's Eve on Key West because them room rates ain't going to be as high as they was. So what I think will happen is we'll load back up to close to 100%.
You get last minute people.
What you think?
Yeah.
It's a good bargain, though, right?
Yeah, I'm actually quite amazed. I was out. Was it Sunday? I was out Sunday. No, Saturday. I was out Saturday, and you know, there's a lot of people out. And then last Tuesday, there was a lot of people out, and people are here on vacation. So regardless if the mayor was trying to stop, people are still coming here on vacation.
Well, let me explain to you the breakdown of the tourist season coming up due to contrary belief. The first day of tourist season is December 26th. 26th, we open to regular time. We're going to be on Swole. On the 27th, we're going to be on Swole. Matter of fact, from the 26th on, we're going to be on Swole. And did you know they told me that when you walk downtown, well, let me ask Michael Knowles, because Michael Knowles on the street. Mike, can you confirm or deny that only 10% of people are complying with masks on Duval Street?
Well, I don't see that. They all complying from what I've seen.
Right. So I keep telling y'all that, you know, like fake news. These are fake pictures coming from the fake COVID police out there. Well, not the real police. It's the little Mickey Mouse police that they got nothing better to do. And I got to tell you, I think it's opposite, Michael. I think it's 90-10 right now. I mean, you got nice enforcement. I like it. I mean, here's the thing. I'm gonna keep it blood raw for y'all. So what happens is, y'all know there's a thing, overtime. We ain't got overtime in a while on the service. We ain't got no time. Let alone overtime. So what happened was, we don't have no budget for all this enforcement on the sidewalk. So that becomes now a detail. So I ain't mad at nobody. I think that's good for the family. Right in time for Christmas, you sign up for the detail. You make extra money. So we got that on lock. Unfortunately, we're gonna lose 10 million, not 1 million, the 10 for the whole New Year's Eve weekend. And I'm talking about hotel, restaurant, bars, the whole 9 yards. There's 10 million lost to the city. But correct me if I'm wrong. You still get paid if you got a certain job. You get overtime now. You ain't lost $1.
You get emergency pay. They were getting emergency pay too.
Yeah. So basically, why don't you put a curfew on paychecks? That's what y'all need to do, and give the people that had to not have a job, give them your paycheck. Then, if you feel strongly about it. With a passion, do not endorse any curfew in any which way, shape, form, or fashion. But I think where things are moving along, shout out to the city manager, Greg Velez. He's got a very good plan to move the city along. And I think that we're going to definitely be all good. So, Monica, what is your plans? And, you know, can't give them all the information. You know, there's feds watching. So let me ask you something. What's your plans for the Christmas and the New Year's?
Well, I am having a, it's not a party, but I am having a locals dinner for people that don't really have anywhere to go that I'm friends with, and they would like to have Christmas. So I am going to have a dinner like normal, and they are a lot. I mean, I've got a big yard. You've been at my house.
Yes,
I have
yes.
a big
Monica
yard,
does some nice parties. There's a lot of work doing those parties. So correct me on one. We can't give up for security reason. We can't get no address or nothing like that. No. So what had happened was, you are in the county, right? County's regular hours. So Billy, Bobby, Sally, Sue, Terry, Aldo, nobody can tell you nothing out there. They can't tell you nothing like, you can't tell me nothing. So that's going to be good. So that's good because you're actually helping people that might not have a meal. Why do people, some of them don't have a meal? Because you want to shut people down or whatever. It's a lot of money lost. People look forward to these 3 days to pay their rent and have a little cushion so they can buy a pair of tennis shoes, but we out here shutting people down. So Mike knows anything else popping?
Yeah, we have Everett Cunha.
Cunha was with the Key West PD. That man was down here. We wouldn't have no.
Yeah. We got Ralph Bravo.
Ralph Bravo, that man, a full-fledged comp. Shout out to Ricky Arnold last night. They still talking about that.
Yeah.
He said, you got to watch that podcast. You heard what happened in Stock Island back in the day? They done killed a man over half a Cuban mix. And they used to have 16 bars in Stock Island. Do you know any of that?
No.
Okay, me either. I just learned this. Ricky Arnold kept the gangster boy.
That was a good Cuban mix.
Yeah.
Killed it.
That's it. It sounds funny, but it ain't funny.
Yeah.
What else you got?
We got Steve Plum, and he says Dr. B, ivermectin.
Ivermectin. Look it up. Serious situation helping the COVID-19. That's everybody?
We got Esther Gibb.
Esther, listen, we love you. Thank you. She's been tuning on the show regularly. Every day. All love. This is all love. Mike, where we at now?
We 192.
We're going to hit 200 soon.
Before Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. We got Sonny D. Fisher.
Hey, Sonny.
And I believe that's it.
Monica Flowers. What you got? Is that everybody?
We got Ativa. We got Crystal Ray, Tiffany, and Ora. We got Vanessa. I don't want to mess up her last name. She has a very beautiful
Don't
name.
do it, Monica.
Looks French.
Don't do it.
Michelle McCowan. And Bobby came back in. Lucas Keegan. Orrin Roberts.
Nice.
There we go.
Okay, so we got to do better. Get people united. Been through a very tough year, and we need to put this behind us, and we need to go back to what we do. Have a good evening. Stay out of trouble. Don't start no stuff. It ain't going to be none. On behalf of Louie C. the Mayor and Monica Flowers, we got one word for y'all. Ha!